So I'm starting this video without necessarily a coherent idea of what I'm going to talk about, but I certainly feel that I need to upload a video today. So what has been on my mind? Well, similar to yesterday's video, what's been on my mind is consciousness, and how everything is one, connected. Really, it'd be non-duality, and how all that is source knowing itself, source coming to know itself. And these thoughts come from a lot of different places, but right now I'm studying the work of the physicist Federico Faggin, Faggin. And like what I'm trying to do, he is working to bring spirituality together with science. And it would seem that it is not clear-cut where science stops and where spirituality starts. What he was saying is, on a spectrum, do you really know where the color red stops and the color orange starts? So, science, at least modern science, is all about whether something can be proven. And it would seem the most solid proof would be experimental proof. Can we measure it? And yet, quantum mechanics is telling us that only under limited and very specific circumstances can we measure something and make a solid conclusion about it. But the mathematics also tells us that there is a lot else going on that we're never going to be able to pick up on an instrument. We won't be able to get the results onto the real number line where we're sure about it. And yet there's so much more to be known. So I'm interested in the results of experiments and what that tells us, how it helps me to know myself, how it helps us to know ourselves, what kind of deductions we can make from experimental results using a mathematical model. But here's the thing. Most mathematical models are incomplete. Either they are incomplete or they are inconsistent. So the models that we have to process our experimental results are based on algorithmic systems with, now I'm blanking on the word, with, with propositional and predicative logic at their base. And with that, we come up with axioms. Axioms are things that we can't necessarily prove entirely, but we all agree they're true. If we were to find that one of these very basic axioms was false, then our entire logic house of cards would collapse. And yet, there are things that are true and things that we can know, but probably we can't prove. And I think that's where the consciousness comes in. And the very basic nature of consciousness, that it's not something that emerges from a very complicated system. It's something that exists at a fundamental level. And the complicated systems, like our brains and our bodies, our computers, nature, emerge from it. So, I'll think more about this, and we'll see what kind of video I can come up with to continue this discussion in the next day or two. So, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what are your thoughts about consciousness, about what can be known, what can be measured, what can't be measured and can be known. Yeah, that kind of thing.